Minnesota Supreme Court ruled that Minnesotans are allowed to possess ghost guns without serial numbers. I did not know what a ghost gun was until today, so let's talk. Ghost guns are privately made firearms that are usually assembled from parts or from kits. They usually do not have a serial number on them. And this was found at the scene of a car crash that happened in Fridley in 2022. The trooper on site of that crash noticed a magazine in the car and asked the man about it. And he said that he had a 9mm Glock 19 on him and it didn't have a serial number. However, the trooper identified it as a privately made firearm. The man was charged with possessing a firearm without a serial number, and then he went to court to get that charge dropped. Here in Minnesota, we do have a law that states that you are not allowed to possess a firearm without a serial number. The lower courts, though, said that that law is unconstitutional because it's very, very vague. So they dropped the charges. Minnesota then appealed that ruling to the Minnesota Appeals Court, and the Appeals Court said this law applies to all firearms, even ghost guns. So then the defendant went and appealed that to the Minnesota Supreme Court. The Minnesota Supreme Court basically said that this law is not to be applied to people who are making ghost guns without serial numbers. This was supposed to be for people who were scratching off serial numbers or possessing guns illegally. This isn't about kits that people use to make privately made firearms. Obviously, there's a lot of concern around this ruling. And so I think in the future legislative sessions, we are going to see law surrounding ghost guns, even maybe possibly a ban on ghost guns here in Minnesota. We'll see, though. I do think that next legislative session, this will be focused heavily on because I don't know. It's a really weird ruling to me. Like, why would you want people to possess guns without serial numbers? I don't get it. Okay, let me know what I'm missing. Okay, have a good day. Bye.